All right, let's move on to new business. Transfer funds from working cash to capital projects.
This is one of those the board can hold off, or the board can approve this. I mean, we have a tentative, oh wait, we have to, no, we don't vote on it. None of the tentative.
You don't vote on the budget till
Till
next.
September.
next-
The transfer of working cash funds, this is one of those where the board can wait until we approve the architect's proposal, so that we have an idea of her explanation of why the funds are, why she's requesting the 6.5, and why Tim's requesting to transfer it. There's no penalty or any problems financially or accounting-wise of waiting an additional month or so to move that, is there?
No, the payments that we're making now are, we'll be making in the next month or so. We'd have to charge the operations fund. And then once this money is, you approve to have this money transferred, then we would make an adjustment and move the expenditures over into the capital projects fund.
So what's the board feel like?
Makes
Wait?
more sense to me to wait.
All right, everybody, no problem, wait?
If you transferred it over and something catastrophic happened, you can't transfer it back, right? Out of capital into operating? Or if you take it from working cash
Right.
into capital, you can't bring it back from capital into the ed fund, let's say.
Correct. Yeah.
So if there's bills to pay, maybe we should transfer a smaller amount at this point. If that would help in the accounting sense, that you're gonna,
For
if you
example,
wanna
already-
keep, if you wanna keep track of this project and pay it all out of the capital account,
I do.
you should probably put some money in there to pay the bills out of the account and not have to pay it out of the education fund and then do whatever he's describing to then have it show up in the capital account. Is there,
Yeah, but for example, we've already paid for the title search. Because we didn't have money in the capital projects fund, we paid for the title search out of operations and maintenance. Once the money goes into capital projects, then we make a transfer from the operations fund. You know, we transfer that expenditure from one fund to the other.
I think what
We
Mike's
just
saying
made
is
an
to show that we have clean accounting based on what this board dealt with and the time that we spent on it, and you and I in our first year together. If there's anything that's going to pay for that project, we should be paying out of the capital fund. So that title searches, soil borings, roof
Architects,
cores.
yeah, all of that.
So,
What do you think, Mike, just transfer $1 million then while we sort
will
it
$1
out?
million hold you for a month or so?
Yeah.
I think we'll be more
I
than
would hope,
fine.
please, I
I
would
mean,
hope.
one of my problems is we're doing $6,513,000, but the first read on the architects is a significantly different number, so I think we need to, vet that out before we decide exactly what we're
I'm
gonna
fine with
transfer.
taking this approach.
You wanna
Let's
just do a
put
million?
Let's do a million work for you?
Yeah.
All right, so we gotta change this to,
Gary?
Gary, million? Wait, you're holding back on this one, I don't.
Why so much?
Well,
Yeah.
because we assume we're gonna do a
That's
lot
right.
more than that at some point.
I know.
How much you wanna do?
Could be
Half a
half a
million?
million.
$500,000?
You wanna do half a million?
100,000?
I mean, how much we going forward and spending right now?
Well,
What's the
capital searches and title, the title searches and the capital, and the title searches and the surveys, we're close to $20,000 just for
Yeah.
those two. So
I mean,
we're basically
in-
moving in $25,000 increments almost.
Between the next board meeting, we're just spending $1 million, we spent
No.
250?
No,
No,
No.
either.
no, but is the board gonna be ready by September to transfer?
Yeah, but I mean, if we need to transfer more money, it just takes a vote for us to take another 250 out and move it over.
Okay, you are correct.
So why don't we vote for 250?
Well, my only question
That's
is,
fine.
what have we spent already?
I think the only thing we've paid for is the title search. But
Well,
do
we
have-
also had a small
about the
proposal for
architect?
Carrie in there.
Yeah, the architect.
Because Carrie, to do these preliminary drawings and to start doing the MWRD permit and stuff, I think there was a $15,000 or $20,000.
Right.
So if we do 250,000.
So maybe you spend somewhere around 40,000 already.
Right.
You gonna spend 200,000 before our next board meeting?
No.
No,
250.
250.
That's fine.
250.
I only suggested that number not knowing
It was nice.
any of the expenditures to date.
All right, so given that, I think that we need to make,
Should I
the
make the
motion.
motion?
Yeah, but make sure you change it to 250,000. All right, Any other discussion on this? Mike, you want to make the motion?
Do I have to read the 2 pages? How
Yes.
about I read the first page, you read the second page?
Sounds
think you
good.
can do that.
Can we do that,
Yeah.
Mary Ann?
No.
Okay. Whereas the working cash fund of the Riverside Brookfield Township High School District 208, Cook County, Illinois, the school district, was created for the purpose of enabling the school district to have in its treasury at all times sufficient money to meet demands for ordinary necessary expenditures for corporate purposes, and whereas the issuance and sale of school district bonds and/or by levy and extension of taxes pursuant to Article 20 of the School Code of Illinois, School Code, funded the working cash fund, and whereas the working cash fund presently has on hand a balance of at least $14,151,567, and whereas sections 20.20-5, 20-9, and 20-10 of the school code provide that the Board of Education has the power to partially abate and permanently transfer a portion of the fund balance in the working cash fund to any fund or funds of the school district most in need of the money, provided that the school district maintains an amount to the credit of the working cash fund, including taxes levied pursuant to section 20-3 and not yet collected, and amounts transferred pursuant to section 20-4, and to be reimbursed to the working cash fund at least equal to 0.05% of then current equalized assessed value of property, of taxable property in the school district, and whereas the board has determined that the school district's capital projects fund is the fund most in need of the monies to be permanently transferred from the working cash fund to provide money with which to meet the ordinary and necessary disbursements consistent with the purpose of that fund, and
Whereas it is in the best interest of the school district that the Board of Education direct the school treasurer to partially abate and permanently transfer a portion of the fund balance in the working cash fund to the capital projects fund. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Board of Education of Riverside Brookfield Township High School District Number 208, Cook County, Illinois, as follows. Section 1. The Board of Education hereby finds that all of the recitals contained in the preambles to this resolution are full, true, and correct, and does hereby incorporate them into this resolution by reference. Section 2. The school treasurer is hereby directed pursuant to sections 20-5, 20-9, and 20-10 of the school code and section 100.50, paren D, close paren 2, close paren of Title 23 of the Illinois Administrative Code as amended, to partially abate and permanently transfer $250,000 of the monies in the working cash fund to the capital projects fund, such transfer to be made effective August 13, 2014. Section 3. Following the transfer, the school district shall maintain an amount to the credit of the working cash fund, including taxes levied pursuant to section 20-3 and not yet collected, and amounts transferred pursuant to 20-4, and to be reimbursed to the working cash fund at least equal to 0.05% of the then current equalized assessed value of the taxable property in the school district. Section 4. All other resolutions or parts of resolutions in conflict with this resolution are hereby repealed, and this resolution shall be in full force and effect upon its adoption.
So who's making the motion?
I'm making the motion.
And then who's seconding?
I'll second it.
I don't think
Second.
you should. Somebody else should
Okay.
second it, just in case.
All right, who wants
I'll
second?
second it.
Seconded by Tim Walsh. Any discussion? Mary Ann?
Mr. Jefferson?
Yes.
Mr. Walsh?
Yes.
Mr. Welch?
Yes.
Mr. Goodson?
Yes.
Ms. Ruska?
Yes.
Mr. Jefferson?
Yes.
Lawrence?
Again.
Mr. Sanders?
Yes.